All right, welcome back. Sports Show, YouTube. 2 weeks into the baseball season. Whoa. Go over some standings, go over some teams, surprising teams, good or bad, including those New York Yankees and Kansas City Royals lighting it up here on fire.
Yeah, that's wild.
It is crazy. Teams on fire. But let's go ahead and do this. American League East, Yankees 10-3, Baltimore 8-4, Tampa 7-6, the Red Sox 7-6, Toronto 6-7. Kind of reminds you of last year, right? All the teams kind of jammed up together out there in the AL East.
Yeah.
All right, the Central. How about the Guardians here? 9-3, Kansas City 9-4, Tigers. A little bit of a rough patch here. 7-4, the Twins 4-6, and poor damn Chicago White Sox at 2-10.
What a fucking shit show. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
no wonder Benetti got out of there.
Yeah, I think actually, if I'm not mistaken, them and the Marlins have the worst record in baseball. And it don't look like it's going to be getting better anytime soon, White Sox fans. Well, let's go here to the West. Texas 7-6, LA 6-6, Seattle 5-8, Oakland 5-8, and the Houston Astros. I got to check this twice. What the fuck? 4-10.
4-10.
My God. All right, let's just go to the National League here before we bully anybody else. Atlanta 7-4, the Phillies 7-6, the Mets 5-7, Washington C.J. Abrams. Who is this guy? Lighting up baseball for Washington at 5-7, and the poor Marlins at 2-7. Not that they have any fans at home, but have not won a home game yet at 0-7. The Central, the Brewers 8-3, Pittsburgh 9-4, Chicago Cubbies at 7-5, Cincinnati 6-6, St. Louis 6-7, and out west, the Dodgers. Who says you can't buy a championship? 10-5, San Diego 7-6, Arizona 6-7. San Francisco 5-8, and the Colorado Rockies living in their mom's basement just like the Chicago White Sox. And that's that for your standings. Who do you think is your biggest surprise team so far? And this could be good or bad.
Oh, Houston.
Exactly.
Houston's fucking terrible.
They are bad. It's amazing how bad they've kind of fallen off. I know we're, 2 weeks in? They're 14 games in. I know it's very, 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 very early. But that's got to be a little demoralizing to start off 4-10, right?
Yeah, that's. I thought Houston was just going to keep going along and be just fine because, I mean, is the new manager that bad from Dusty that they're 4-10?
You know, it might be one of those things, too. I think they're still talented. They might just be sick of the regular season, to be honest with you. It's such a long grind.
It's very possible.
I mean, they might flip a switch come August, come after the trading deadline at some point. I don't see them finishing last in that division. That'd be some insane shit if they're finishing last. Let's go over to the East. I want to talk about the Yankees. Oh, boy. I had Juan Soto as my MVP. I want to say you did as well for the American League. I really can't remember, but 360, 2 home runs, 18 hits in 13 games so far for Juan Soto. An on-base percentage of 468. He looks like he's been a Yankee his whole life, right? He's not backed down from that East Coast media as far as intimidated playing for the Yankees.
No, I think that's kind of in his... that's kind of just in his blood. So much for my prediction of them finishing fucking last and fourth in that division. I mean, one of the other surprising teams, the Red Sox are above 500 still. I thought the Red Sox would be absolutely a disaster, but it does look like they've lost 3 straight. So.
Yeah, they just lost tonight. I just got done watching it on MLB Network. This is up to date on here, so I think 7-6 is the correct record. Yeah, they lost in extra innings, 5-3. Wild stuff going on in there, but yeah, Boston hanging around, right? I mean, they had the injury too. Like I said, Trevor Story's out for the year now.
Yeah,
that's 2 straight.
I think that's going to be their demise of. And they just gave him all that fucking money. Was it 2 seasons ago? Before last year, right?
Yeah, he was their big offseason acquisition. But Yankees, I said Juan Soto just off to a blistering start. Volpe too. He's got 16 hits, a 460 on base percentage. It's funny though because they're really not getting production from really, if you want to consider them, the big 3 or 4 besides Soto. Stanton, Judge, Rizzo, Torres all have double-digit strikeouts at this point in the season, so definitely not seeing the ball well.
That's the Baez plan.
Right. And Verdugo, whatever the hell his fucking name is.
Verdugo.
There we go. What do I call him? Verdugo? That's what we're going to call him from now on. Alex Verdugo.
Verdouchebag, because he looks like another douchebag without his beard.
He looks like he should be like fucking rolling up newspapers and throwing them on your porch and shit without that beard. Yep. And they made him take off his gold teeth, too, and his chains. You see that? He can't have more than 2 chains.
What are we going to call them? 2 chains?
2 chains for Doo-Boo. Yeah. Did you see Aaron Boone got ejected again?
Yeah, I remember we were in that stat, and he was like, nobody was even close to him with how many ejections he had.
Aaron Boone ain't taking no shit. Maybe he can't take it on the Steinbrenners. He can't take it out on them. So any umpire gives him any kind of lip, you're getting one right here, buddy. But yeah, Aaron Boone ejected again. Really hasn't had much to bitch about, though, to be honest, with the 10-3 record.
You would think.
Yeah, how about Carlos Rodon, though? 1.72 earned run average for 3 starts.
Yeah.
So, after a great start, the New York Yankees at 10-3. Let's talk about the Royals, too. Kansas City Royals, these sons of bitches, 7 in a row. Bobby Witt, 4 for 5 today with 2 home runs in the game this afternoon, I should say, against Houston. Actually,
13-3, mind you, they beat Houston.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah, they're absolutely on fire right now. When I did my MVP, very early MVP here, for 2 weeks into the season, I had Bobby Witt second. I think first is kind of obvious who I had, but I mean, I think Witt's going to get MVP the next 3, 4, 5 years by the time his career's done. It's an incredible player they have out there in Kansas City. What else do I want to cover here? Oh, Mike Trout. Got to talk about some Mike Trout.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Trout.
Speaking of MVPs.
Yeah, back to his old self. 318 batting average, 6 homers, 8 RBIs, 400 on base percentage, a 1200 OPS. Do you think Mike Trout finishes the season out there in where the fuck is he at? The Angels.
Anaheim.
Yeah, Los Angeles Angels is Anaheim. I feel like that's like a prayer you should be saying before you go to bed.
I mean, I don't know if they're going to answer with how bad of an organization that is.
Well,
you'd be praying for a Christmas present from fucking Santa, and he'd leave you hanging.
Well, Tyler Anderson, though, man, he's 2-0 with a 0.00 ERA. That's pretty good. So they're hanging around. What are they? I think they're 6-6. Yeah, 6-6 out there. They don't seem like they want to spend any more money. So I think this is who they're going to be playing the rest of the season with.
You want a funny stat?
Oh, of course. I love funny stats. That's what we did Jose Abreu.
So you brought up Mike Trout, what he's hitting and everything.
Yep.
He has 6 homers. Do you know how many RBIs he has?
He has 8. So he has solo shots.
Yes.
I only knew that.
People were joking. The man is going to have 45 home runs and 52 RBIs this year because the rest of the team is that fucking bad they can't even get on base. I couldn't even name another person on that team now that Shoei's gone. I really couldn't.
Yeah, it is sad though. He's Barry Sanders. He could talk to so many players who stuck it out with one team. Barry did retire early. Hopefully Trout doesn't, but I'd love to see Trout. I don't know, a trade deadline pickup. Yankees from the New Jersey area. Philly, I know Bryce Harper has always tried to recruit him to go play for the Philadelphia Phillies out there. So we'll see. I think, I don't know if this is going to be the year he gets moved, but I think it's coming. It's got to be. If they're full rebuild and the trading deadline comes up and they're 10, 15 games out, why not? As long as he signs off on it. I don't know if he has a no trade clause. I'm assuming he does, where he could veto any kind of trade. Hopefully Mike Trout can get out of there and get to a contender. Let's just do this right here, too. American League MVP and National League MVP. 2 weeks into the season, I got Juan Soto, followed closely on his ass by Bobby Witt. Who do you got for the American League MVP here?
I'd flip that. I'll go Witt 1 and Soto 2. Just fuck it. Change it.
Fuck it. Why not? He's having a damn good year, too. All right, National League. I got Mookie. Give me some Mookie Betts. He was my MVP coming into the season. He's really played pretty damn impressive. So Mookie is my 2-week MVP.
Jesus. My goodness. Mookie's got the highest OPS in baseball. He's almost like 1.25. That's wild.
And Mookie's doing what Mookie does.
Hey.
You better bet your Mookie.
Hey, I want no fucking trouble here. We're just going to go with Mookie,
put my foot up your Mookie.
Hey.
Sounds like a sitcom from like the 50s.
It does.
Hey,
Mookie over here, he got himself hemmed up here, but he gonna be quiet. We told him to shut up, and now we're at his friends.
Hey, Mookie.
So Ellie De La Cruz. He is he's got OPS over 1,000. He's hitting 318, 375 on base, 659 slugging. He's got an inside the Parker for one of his home runs.
He had a 440-foot bomb and then hit it inside the Park home run in the same game. I think it was like Tuesday or something.
He's got 6 stolen bases too already. Mm-hmm. Although he struck out 17 times, so you don't like to see that.
Hey, he's got to get his plate discipline down. He's a young player. Yeah. That was always the knock on him. Any guy with that kind of height, you got a lot of holes in your swing if you're not compact.
Holes in the swing? Where's Javi? I'm waiting for him to pop out.
Oh, hey! Whoa!
Where's he at?
Oh, man,
he didn't appear.
On after tonight. That's not very damn nice. On my game, I'm leading the league in home runs with Javi Baez. Don't ask me. It's something with his batting stance. I don't know what it is.
It's because you are a more competent hitter than Javi Baez. Who knew?
Hey, sign me up. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. Yeah. All right. Yeah, let's talk about the Tigers, I guess. And Javi Baez, his glove seems better. Trying to find something positive, right?
Let's actually look. Let's look at his fielding. Hold on.
Yeah, you got to look at what is it? His range factor.
Hold on.
You're gonna make some shit up, and it's gonna be worse than what it is.
I'm honest.
Honest, what they call that? Honest John.
Yeah, fuck.
Where the fuck did that come from, anyways? Where did Honest John come from?
I don't know. Maybe talking about a pin person. I don't know.
That's not what I thought, but okay.
Javi Baez has a fielding percentage of, take a guess.
996.
No, higher.
Oh, 1,000.
Yeah. He has not made an error yet.
You see that? Next time you go to a game, I would not sit first base side because he will kill you. He will Chuck Knoblock your ass and throw it right in the crowd and just BAM! Let
him come.
What's that?
I'll be like, I'm gonna beat your ass. Javi.
I'm gonna
come down there.
Don't make me get Mookie.
Yeah, exactly. I got Mookie back here. You see him? He's up there. Get down here, Mookie. We're going to beat this guy's ass.
All right, well, let's talk about some Motor City Tiggies. Motor City Tiggies. Let's talk some Motor City Tigers. My God, what is going on? All right, let's talk about the Tigers here. Cole Keith looks like he's something special, doesn't he?
He's looked decent. I wouldn't say he's been outstanding. He's only hitting 220, but
well, God damn it, I would. He's made some good defensive plays. He's
been very good in the field.
I think him and Riley Green are really the kind of bright spot in that offense that has been just putrid. We talked about it, I think, the last episode we did, man. You kind of foreshadowed what happened there in Pittsburgh. Just not able to find runs, at least in the big way. Home runs, extra base hits. It's just not there.
Take a guess who's leading the team in average right now. And it's not even close, just being honest. Nobody's even barely within 100 points of them.
Is it Riley?
Nope. Riley Green's hitting 205.
Oh, shit. Jake Rogers.
Nope. Jake Rogers is hitting like 130.
Canna.
Nope. Mark Canna is hitting... Where the hell is it? He's hitting 206.
Son of a bitch. Abanez.
No. Abanez hitting 267.
Okay. Torque?
No. Torkelson is...
Cole Keith?
No. Torkelson's hitting 200. Cole Keith's hitting 222.
Okay.
Gio Urshela.
Well, he's
hitting 387.
How many games
he's played in 9?
9 out of 13, some shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Well,
9 out of 11.
Lineup besides Meadows.
Yeah. Meadows is hitting. Take a guess. Before I shit on him, take a guess.
He's got to be hitting higher than Jose Abreu. 100. Give me 120.
Nope.
110.
No. Nope.
100.
Nope.
90.
Nope.
Oh shit. 0.67.
0.80.
What is it? Oh, 0.80?
Yeah.
Oh.
And he has no, he's got one triple, but he's got 7 walks, 10 strikeouts, no doubles, no RBIs.
I think the thing about this lineup, though, man, is like they're making them grow up in the big leagues. You know what I mean? They're not really able to get their bumps in the minor leagues. Colt Keith, Meadows, they're throwing them out there right away. So I think that's where the struggle comes from, is having a lot of these young guys, especially getting your first slump. It's got to mess with your head. It's got to. But
Well,
I don't think you can send them down. I think you got to keep them up here. I think it demoralizes them more.
Well, and I mean, just being honest, like, you know, Keith hit the cover off the ball in every division he's been in, you know, single A, double A, triple A. He was killing it. He was hitting 450-foot bombs in Toledo last year. But, you know, when you get it to the bigs, they're going to figure you out real quick. And he's been figured out. And then my boy Torkelson over here fucking shit in the bed like he just ate a whole ass pizza by himself. Like, I said last year, the man is his own worst enemy because he gets in his head. And I think you're seeing it this year. He's doing that little, like, arm check instead of just swinging through the ball.
You know, Craig Monroe and I forgot who on the Tiger broadcast, I don't remember if it was Cameron Maben on the radio side, had mentioned with his shoulder. He's back to that same habit with the shoulder last year. Because remember, he got off to a monster start, or monster second half after that first half, which is fucking dreadful. Hopefully we don't have a repeat of that. You'd think he would carry the second half up to the next year.
Maybe we can get Austin Meadows to get Torkelson his psychiatrist. I've gone in on 4 players tonight now.
Let me fucking Google it. Let's just... We'll fucking do it right now here.
Like,
man, they built a new locker room. They got a new jet plane too, I think.
Oh boy.
I think we've seen what Torkelson did, and we've seen what he could do. I'm not worried about it yet. At least not yet. If we're at the All-Star break and it's a repeat as last year and he's 170 with it was the lack of power that was disturbing.
Oh yeah.
Luke. It was the lack of power until that.
But his exit velocity.
Yeah. You got to put some glasses on and have a little tie and have a big money ball poster in your room to be able to talk with that boy. Yeah, you.
Yeah, there's the thing with the Tigers is there's so many people hitting so poorly at the same fucking time. There's no way that can continue, right?
Yeah,
like there's no way. There's none.
Pains. I think that's what happens when you bring a lot of players in. It's just you gotta deal with it. Let them figure it out. Colt Keith and Meadows and I think Riley Green. I've always been confident about Green, but Torkelson too. Even though this is year 3, I think, for all of them out there.
There's no way. There's no way Torkelson's getting a long-term deal. By the way, right? Like, I'm not giving him one long-term deal, 20-30 million a year money, right?
Oh
like,
no, not
I'm not
20,
crazy in that.
No, not 20 to 30. I think right below that, I'd be fine with. I mean, he's still young enough. Pretty good defender too. I haven't really hit any complaints with him on the defensive side with his mitt. When
is his? I don't know if he's up. Hold on, let me look. I think he might be up this year, dude. Is pre-arbitration eligible. I am not paying him a dime in arbitration. I'm gonna go in there with whoever his agent is, and I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna look him right in the face, sitting across the table. I'm gonna go, "You suck."
Hey, fuck you, buddy. Hey, fuck you.
I'm just gonna say,
hey, fuck you, man. I hit 31 home runs last year. The fuck?
I'm gonna go, Spencer. I'm sorry to tell you this, but there are more than 6 weeks to the baseball season. You have to play all of them.
Hey, man.
So no, thank you.
I got no protection in the lineup, man. I got motherfucking Parker Meadows hitting 0-80. Riley Green, I don't know if he's gonna fucking live or die with all his injuries and shit. Got Colt motherfucking Keith. Sounds like a country singer or a quarterback from fucking University of Texas.
Yep.
The fuck, man? I got it together last year. I'll get it together this year. And by the way, fuck your new locker room.
I would say, I would tell him, Spencer, I'll pay you for half a season.
Hey,
you
man,
want $20 million?
You don't call me Spencer. You call me Spence.
I'll call you Spenny T by your Twitter handle, Spencer.
Spenny T. All right. I like even better.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not giving him a long-term deal if he's going to continue to play half a season. What are we, Carlos Pena here?
Oh, Carlos Pena, man. I like him on the Tiger broadcast, so at least opening day when they had him out there.
Yeah, he's not on that often, though, is he?
No. Speaking of the Tiger broadcast, it's much better than last year.
No shit. Fuck me.
It's very entertaining, actually.
There's just one I need them to get rid of.
Don't say Craig Monroe.
Not Dan Petrie.
Oh, what the fuck is your problem with Dan Petrie? His son scored a goal tonight.
Fuck his son. He sucks. He's the worst plus-minus defenseman in the league. He stinks.
What the fuck is your problem with Dan Petrie? I think he's better than Jack Morris was.
I mean, Jack Morris was... Benetti's good, though. Benetti's been fantastic.
I love Benetti. Benetti's been amazing, man. It's been a nice little... I like, him and Keating have kind of bickered back and forth, which is good shit. But
good. Keating deserves it.
I love John Keating.
Well, they say.
All right. Well, who wants an apple or a pie? Do you like apples?
I'm just waiting.
Or do you like pies?
I'm waiting for Mickey Redmond to just go off on him one day.
Look what he did. Go get him, gang. Bingo, bingo.
And there's one broadcast. He lost to
Mickey
really.
Redmond DJ a strip club.
Whoa, dude, that dude.
Bingo, gang.
Bingo bongo, look at those things over there. There's a game where he just completely shit on Petrie. Like it was, I think it was Petrie post broadcast. He was just like, this guy just stunk all night. He was terrible, and people were like, "Go get him, Mick. Be honest.
Go get him, gang. Couple ginger ales." Oh boy,
Couple ginger ales in the strip club.
Sad damn day when Mickey Redmond stops doing Redmond games.
Oh, dude, he's the life of the party.
Oh, it's fucking be awful.
He's still so good too, and isn't he in his 80s now?
He's gotta be. He's fucking guy who played for the Canadians in the early 70s.
No.
He fucking had that heart issue, but he seemed to bounce back pretty good from that. I haven't really heard nothing. So, yeah, Mickey Redmond needs to be preserved with Ted Williams' head somewhere.
Yeah, I agree. He's a legend.
All right, man. Well, I am all done. Unless you got anything else you want to add to the little party here.
No, just I don't think the Tigers are going to be this bad offensively all year. I think there's just no way. If they are this bad all year, oh god, we're going to be our July podcasts are going to be a fucking shit show. We're going to be sitting here drinking.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. I think we might do that next time. I'm off tomorrow. If you're free tomorrow, I'm down to drink.
Hey, there you go. I'm off tomorrow too.
We'll live stream and just talk shit about everybody.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, that's your podcast. 2 weeks in the MLB season. See ya.